Prom dresses are expensive and SHEIN is cheap, so let's try some cheap prom dresses. We have some really interesting ones. Okay, let's dive right into the dresses. The first one is going to be a really big bang. It has a lot of sparkle, a really intense and pretty color, pink obviously, and just a lot of glitter. Here's the dress, and it is really poofy and it has a lot of weight to it. It cost around 50 euros, which is definitely okay for a prom dress, because usually they cost much more. Oh gosh, it's so glittery! Can you see the sparkle? It's mesmerizing. And the fabric underneath feels quite soft. We don't have inbuilt padding, but we at least have like an inbuilt silicone at the edges. There's a zipper in the back, and there is really a lot of fabric to it. Like especially the bottom half is like that big, I can't even get it on camera. So this is supposed to be a mermaid dress, and I definitely think we get the feeling of a mermaid. Some tiny glitter bits are already falling off, but in total it's just like 3 or 4. The fabric itself is really fluffy and super cozy. I'm interested to see if it's going to feel really good on the body, but it definitely looks really cute. Okay, so for me this would definitely be too much fabric. Look at that! There's a lot. 2 another dress out of this fabric that is left. It's so good to wear. There isn't anything itching or peeking because of these paillettes. There is nothing like that. So it's actually really good. You might need a bit more boob so that the silicone is actually holding on to something. You definitely can see the mermaid style. I would definitely not be able to walk in this all day. It's like too long for me. And I'm already wearing high heels, so it is really a long dress. There's just too much fabric for me. But that's just because I'm short, so I'm really surprised that it's not itchy. I will kind of give it like an 8 or 9. I mean, look at it. It's a really pretty dress. Now a different style of dress. This one is going to be blue and more like a princessy gown, flared bottom, and on the picture it actually looks really big. This one was 39 euros, and to be honest, therefore you actually get a lot. This one also definitely has a lot of fabric to it. It has a really pretty belt that is also quite heavy. It's supposed to be off the shoulders and the fabric feels really nice. It has inbuilt paddings and we have a zipper that goes really deep down. The fabric in general feels quite stable too, you know? It's like not like falling, it's kind of staying in its place, which is good. It could definitely give you a lot of volume, so this one we should definitely try out. Okay, not bad. I like this kind of blue. And it fits really well. Since there are no straps, it better should fit really good, because otherwise there isn't any support. The fabric is quite stiff, so at least it gives you the illusion of that everything is kind of stable and sticking together. I like the inbuilt paddings, that's quite nice. And in general, I like this off-the-shoulder situation. The bottom definitely would need a steam. We even have a little slit on the side, which is nice. I could definitely see myself wearing this to prom with a nice little necklace, some earrings, you know, dress it up a bit more, and then it would be really good. In terms of length, it is not like too long for me, maybe just a tiny bit, but not as the one before where I was tripping over all the time. Here, at least I can walk. And it also matches my nails. I would give this dress to like a 7 out of 10. For me to be a 10, it just needs a bit more glitter and uniqueness. In general, I think it's quite nice and okay and still pretty, but yeah, I kind of need a bit more. Also, my arm movement is a bit restricted. This is as high as it can get. Like dancing would be not working really properly. The next one is going to look a bit more like a mermaid dress again, but it has a bit of a different fabric. It is satin and it's yellow. It's a really intense color and it has a slit on the side. Here it is. It again feels quite heavy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh gosh, I forgot that there were these additional pearls on the sides. They look beautiful. This dress was 45 euros. 45 euros, are you kidding? This is really cute. We have a really nice and long slit. The fabric is so soft to the touch. We have inbuilt paddings, which is good. A zipper again at the back. And those cute pearl chains, I mean, they are cute. They're also really heavy. I think that's what makes the weight in this dress here. We need to try it on. Ooh, okay, I really like this one. Yellow is such an underrated color, and with these little pearls, it looks so pretty. The fabric itself, I like this velvet texture. It's really nice, it's kind of shiny, and I like the intense yellow. Also, the slit is placed really nicely, not like too high or too low. It goes quite well with the vibe. For me, a tiny bit too long, even with heels, but that's just because I'm tiny. The only thing I really don't like are the paddings. They feel so cheap, they don't have any movement to them, they are really stiff, and in total I give this one probably a 9 out of 10 just because those pearls make it for me. They make it so unique and interesting and also a bit different, not with being too much and overwhelming everyone, but just with a little bit of elegance and something that makes it a bit different than the usual dresses. So this one is really great. Oh gosh, this is so much fun. Next one. Okay, this one was around 48 euros. Again, super cheap for a prom dress. It is black, and it's not directly a mermaid dress. It has some layers on the bottom that are supposed to be quite poofy, so we're going to see how it actually looks. This kind of reminds me of the Wednesday dress that I got, if you might want to check it out. And in general, it is really close to the fabric from the first dress, really fluffy and cozy, and a lot of little paillettes on it. We have quite an open back, inbuilt paddings and a silicone edge, adjustable straps, and even a zipper on the side. So I think we're definitely going to get in this one really good. Not sure how good you can actually iron this, because it seems to be quite stiff in its place. This could look really good. So much sparkle! This is really close to the pink one. Same fabric, same feeling, not itchy at all. It's just the difference of the tulle at the bottom. And I mean, I do kind of like it. And it's definitely easier for me to move in it because it's not like too long. So this is okay. It's a solid 8. It gives you a nice figure. It even has a nice cutout in the back, so it looks quite good. Bottom ruffles just look a bit better for me on the picture than it did on me. It's definitely really nice that it's a flexi fabric and that you can adjust the straps, the silicone top, the inbuilt paddings. This one definitely gives you a lot of support. And the last dress, which is not a mermaid dress again. It's more supposed to look like a poofy dress, you know, more princessy-like. It has the color dark red, and it's also supposed to have a lot of tulle to it. This one was 36 euros. Are you joking? Here is the dress. We have again a lot of glitter on the top. We have soft inbuilt paddings. We have a zipper in the back. And then we have this tulle bottom. This tulle is definitely less stiff than the one from the black one. And even though it's directly out of the package, it's quite flowy. They do have multiple layers, which is good. It's supposed to give you quite a lot of poofiness, so this could be a good contender. Then we even have a little mesh part right here, and it seems to look quite good. And the last one. Sadly, this is definitely not at all my favorite. The padding, it doesn't have any support whatsoever. The movement is also really restricted. I mean, the bottom I like, it's just really the top half that I would say is not good at all. Also, I might prefer it in a more brighter red. Probably because of my skin tone, I think this will look a bit better, but I really wanted to try out the darker red, and I don't really think it suits me that good. The top is terrible. Most likely to rip off the zipper somehow or break the dress in general. Here it's terrible. There is some boning in here, but it doesn't do anything. So yeah, I don't think this dress does me any favor. I don't really think it's a good dress for me. I think I would kind of give it like a 5 out of 10. Especially the top is just not good at all. No support, restricted movement, and yeah, you're probably going to break it somehow, and it's also not flattering, so I'm not a fan of this one. Did you like the prom dresses? Let me know in the comments. Also be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on future prom dress try-on hauls.